Right now at noon, the Carthage City Council meets for a second night in a row to discuss impeaching the mayor.
And we've got another round of scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling into the area this afternoon. We'll have a look at that coming up.
Plus, an update on the residents of a Pittsburgh apartment building with a broken elevator.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The Kansas governor's office offers a reward for information concerning a double homicide in rural Labette County. This is KOAM News at noon. I'm Elise Noe. Authorities have been investigating the murders of 39-year-old Jason Bacon and 43-year-old Alendra Pound of Mound Valley, Kansas, since their bodies were discovered in October of 2022. Governor Kelly issued an executive order offering a $5,000 reward to anyone who has information that would lead to an arrest and conviction for the murders. Anyone with information is asked to contact the KBI or the Labette County Sheriff's Office. Now let's check in with Chris Warner for a look at the forecast.
Yeah, we had a round of showers and storms this morning. A couple of those were a little on the strong side, and that is exactly what is repeating now in almost those same areas here at the noon hour. Skywatch Storm Tracker is active with thunderstorms along this line almost parallel to I-44. So we're going to start with this little cluster up here around Stockton, Greenfield, Lamar. Some lightning out there with this. Nothing strong or severe with this activity. However, this storm now entering northwestern Ottawa County is a little on the strong side. National Weather Service says some penny-sized hail and 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We're keeping an eye on these storms. They've been a little on the strong side as well, and they're producing quite a bit of lightning out there as well this afternoon. So take a look. We can go back to the end of some of those storms from this morning. They rolled through, and then just like this morning, these ones developed very quickly out of just a few stray showers and are continuing to push off to the east. We do have an environment that's going to be favorable to conducive to thunderstorm development. But the good news is our severe threat is considerably lower even compared to this morning. So a very low tornado threat. No areas highlighted, and the hail and wind risks have been pushed a little further to the south, but we still have those risks out there. And we also still have our elevated risk for strong to severe storms tomorrow, and some strong to severe storms possible on our Friday. We started yesterday at 63, made it up to 84. So again, another well above average day. Not going to be the case today. 67 in Joplin, 63 in Pittsburgh. Temperatures sitting in the upper 60s and even some low 70s the further southwest you go. Heading through the evening, again, it's going to be pauses in between these storms. And then we'll see additional showers and storms late tonight as we fall back into the low 60s. We'll have another full look at your forecast and break down the next couple of days of storm chances here in just a few more minutes. Elise?
Thanks, Chris. And don't forget, you can be the first to know about the day's weather with the KOAM Skywatch weather app. Get severe weather updates sent straight to your phone free of charge. It's available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, the KOAM Skywatch weather app. Well, today marks 13 years since an EF5 tornado tore through the city of Joplin. Thousands of homes were destroyed, 150 people were killed, and thousands more injured. The storm packed winds excess of 200 miles per hour and was on the ground for more than 22 miles. To this day, the Joplin tornado ranks as one of Missouri's and the United States' deadliest tornadoes. It also ranks as the costliest tornado in U.S. history with $2.8 billion in damages. In honor of National Speech Language Hearing Month, the Oklahoma Department of Health wants to let new parents know they can get a free hearing screening for their newborns. There are currently 46 county health departments in the state that can assist with newborn hearing screenings, and you can find a link for them on our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. Community Blood Center of the Ozarks is hosting the Great Gas Card Giveaway Blood Drive. The rules are simple. Come into CBCO before this weekend, donate blood, and receive a mystery monetary gift up to $100. Also, 2 free tickets to an upcoming Springfield Cardinals baseball game. You can head over to KOAMnewsnow.com for times and locations. Harvest Bank is again trying to raise money to fund 1 million meals for local residents in need. The campaign is nearly over as it runs through the end of May. Donations to the campaign benefit 85 community food partners in Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Locally, those partners include Bright Futures in Joplin, Carl Junction, and Carthage, the Good Samaritan Shop in Lamar, and the Monette Community Kitchen, and the Newton County Food Basket Brigade.
Favorite things to do with the bank. I love it. It's different from, our sales goals and helping customers on their banking needs. We take in donations to help the community. In Joplin, it goes to the Joplin Bright Futures.
Officials say every dollar raised provides 5 meals for hungry families. Carthage Schools introduces their new transportation director. Ryan Huntley brings the experience of 24 years of service at the Carthage Fire Department to his new role. Huntley begins his new career on June 24th. The Carthage City Council last night met for the second consecutive day to discuss the impeachment and possible removal of Mayor Dan Rife. Last night's meeting started with the council finalizing the schedule for the mayor's impeachment hearing. It will run from June 4th to the 6th. The council then passed the first reading of an emergency ordinance to remove Mayor Rife from office. That ordinance will need to pass second and third readings at a future meeting.
That we're doing things right, and we also don't have a city attorney at this current time, and so I don't feel like that I have legal representation to ask counsel of that's unbiased, and I just feel like that's very important, and I would have liked to have seen us put the brakes on this tonight, and I'm very sad for our community.
The council's next scheduled meeting is set for next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Well, months after the elevator broke down at Pittsburgh's Stillwell Apartments, residents are still waiting for it to be fixed. According to the tenants of the 4-story building, the elevator has not been working since February. The building is operated by a nonprofit board, and in April, the city of Pittsburgh stepped in to help the Stillwell Apartments repair the elevator. The city will temporarily pick up the cost, and the Stillwell will reimburse the city. According to the city manager, repairs are held up due to shipping delays of a new elevator motor.
It's not a fast-moving process for sure, but the motor's been ordered. I think when they started working on it, they found some other damage, so that's been worked on. And right now, we're just looking to get the final repair completed. We'll do a post-inspection, obviously, make sure that works out.
The estimated cost to fix the elevator is $30,000. Well, coming up, Big Brutus is celebrating its 50th retirement anniversary. We'll have the details on its upcoming celebration. And later, we're making Strawberry Betty in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. Big Brutus is celebrating its 50th retirement anniversary this year. The largest electric shovel in the world offers visitors the chance to travel back in time and dig into the history of mining. KOAM's Fernanda Silva has more.
The best job I've ever had.
And work with her hobby and loved every day of it.
These are some of the miners who worked at Big Brutus more than half a century ago. Their passion for their former workplace and co-workers, who they call family, is clear.
Every day you come to work, there was something different.
Once Big Brutus retired, they wanted to make sure new generations could enjoy the entertaining space.
There was a lot of interest in it, and people would come, tourists. There was always a lot of interest, even when we were operating. And the tourists would come and look at it, and you can climb all around it and everything. I want to see it build up and keep it going so my kids, their grandkids, great-grandkids, and say, my granddad worked there, my grandpa did this. And I'll be dead and gone, but they'll be talking about it.
For those who have never been at Big Brutus, just a quick reference to show you how big this machine is. I am a little bit over 5 foot tall, and this is how big it looks next to me.
The museum is also a place for retired miners to excavate into their memories.
You had all the weather to contend with. If it was a nice summer night, it was great, but if it was raining or snowing, it didn't matter. That machine had to keep moving.
It was a lot of responsibility for one thing, and I really enjoy moving dirt. I like playing in the dirt.
A feeling that never gets old. In West Mineral, Fernanda Silva, KOAM News.
The Big Brutus Annual Fest will happen on June 1st from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Well, still to come on KOAM News at noon, Mr. Food.
It's berry season, so let me show you how to turn these into this. What is it, and is it easy to make? Well, the only way to find out is to stick around.
And we've still got scattered thunderstorms across the area, more of them on the way. We'll break down that forecast for you when we come back. Welcome back to the KOAM News at noon. Another round of scattered showers and storms, some of them on the strong side, are starting to roll through the area again. This should be our last round of thunderstorms, at least for a little while, before we see redevelopment later tonight. And we have another severe threat as we head into tomorrow and into the weekend. Skywatch Storm Tracker is lighting up with activity out there with these thunderstorms that have developed. We're going to start up here, right around the Stockton area, Arcola. We've got some scattered showers and storms, some lightning out there. And again, remember, even though these storms may not be severe or in some cases even strong, lightning is still dangerous and deadly. So if you're outdoors, go indoors. Remember, when thunder roars, head indoors. That's the main thing that we want to impress upon you with this. Got some showers and storms working their way into Joplin. We've seen some rain on our cameras down there. Rain showers up around Carthage, just north of Neosho near Diamond. As we head back into northeastern Oklahoma, we had this strong storm in Ottawa County that was producing some small hail and some wind gusts up to about 40. Still got quite a bit of lightning with this activity rolling through Miami. So this is I-44, mile marker going all the way down to 313. So do be aware of that. And then we're watching all of this activity. We have new strong thunderstorms that are now rolling into the area. This is going to include Veneta eventually. Again, some small hail, wind gusts to 40. But these storms could intensify. They've been trying to do that, so we will keep an eye out for potential severe thunderstorm warnings. But so far, all of the storms we've had have been remaining below severe limits. The main severe threat has been off to our south, where they've got a severe thunderstorm watch. They've had some warnings. They've had some tornado warnings down south as well in east central Oklahoma. So thankfully, we haven't had to contend with that, but look at how quickly this line fires up out there. We've had rapid thunderstorm development. If this was any other day, honestly, we'd probably be seeing a lot more severe weather, but the greater axis of instability, all of that staying to our south. So not to say we couldn't see a severe storm or two, but the chances up here are considerably lower. So again, looking at that threat for today, no areas highlighted for tornado risk. We still have that low wind and hail risk in our far southern counties, which is good news. That's been scaled back a bit. And remember, if we do see severe thunderstorms, the tornado threat is never zero, but at least in our case today, it is extremely low. However, as we head into our Thursday, we have an elevated risk for strong to severe thunderstorms across the entire area. Best chances for organized severe weather appear to be later in the day. We're going to take a look at that. And we have a low wind risk for strong to severe thunderstorms on Friday for the eastern 2/3 of our area. And this severe threat will carry into the weekend. We'll look at that as well. All right, future track going a couple hours from now. Still some scattered showers and thunderstorms out there. It'd be possible, but the good news is redevelopment's going to start to drop off as we lose what little daytime heating we've managed to get out there. We'll have a few isolated showers here and there as we go into the late evening hours. Thunderstorm chances will return after midnight, mainly south of I-44. They'll be short-lived out there, but we could still have a few lingering toward sunrise tomorrow. And then we'll be all right for the first portion of our Thursday. Then we'll start to see those scattered showers building in. And then as we head into the evening, again, after about 4 o'clock, that's when our thunderstorm threat, for at least our severe weather threat, will increase with this thunderstorm complex rolling through the area. So we'll have to keep an eye on all of these storms. And then we'll get another round of potentially strong to severe storms late Thursday. And that activity will roll through the area. It exits pretty quickly. And our Friday is mostly dry until we get to about mid-morning. And we're going to see more showers and thunderstorms out there. They'll be scattered similar to today, but the ones we see, again, like today, could be strong, low-grade severe. So in terms of our severe threat heading into the weekend, Saturday, this is the severe area highlighted. You can see it is a large area and encompasses all of us, and it looks to be a late day threat on Saturday that could continue into Sunday morning. And with that, we do have a severe threat even Sunday that kind of brushes the eastern edges of our area, with the greater threat a little further to our south and east across the region. So we've got to contend with a lot of that. Once we get beyond that, we don't have any immediate severe areas highlighted, which is good news. So for the rest of today, again, low mid-70s. Some of you in southeast Kansas that are going to see a little more sunshine, could be a little warmer than that. However, we'll all start to warm up as we head into the weekend. Low to mid-80s. Thunderstorm chances continue all the way into Monday. And then by Tuesday, cold front Monday will knock us down. We'll be below normal by about 10 degrees on Tuesday. Sunny skies through Thursday. Then another round of thunderstorms to close out next week. So, but in that terms of that severe threat, we've got it tomorrow. We've got it Friday. We've got it Saturday. We've got it at least into Sunday morning. So a lot to keep an eye on still.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Chris. We'll stick around. We're making Strawberry Betty in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. We'll be right back. From a burst of fresh strawberries to some freshly cubed bread, today's Mr. Food recipe is a can't-miss warm fruit dessert. Howard is showing us how to make Strawberry Betty in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
You know, before we get going, I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your home every day and for sharing your comments with us on our website and Facebook. So as a special thank you, what do you say we whip up a dessert that's bursting with berries? The first thing we want to do is trim and slice about a quart of fresh strawberries. The easiest way to remove the stem is, well, believe it or not, with a plastic straw. All we do is insert it in the bottom of a berry and push it up. There you have it. To these, we add some sugar and a bit of cornstarch and give them a good toss. Now we add in some French bread that we've cut into cubes, along with some melted butter. After everything is tossed, we spoon it into a baking dish and into the oven it goes. By the time it's done, the whole house will smell amazing. You see, as the berries cook and the sauce coats the toasted bread, we end up with one incredible combination. A little whipped cream goes on top, and before you know it, you'll be doing the happy dance. To get the recipe for what we call Strawberry Betty, all you have to do is go online. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a very good way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
You can, of course, find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Now, here's a look at the 4-state market prices.
All right, we've got a few of those scattered thunderstorms out there this afternoon. Those will kind of wrap up as we head later into the afternoon and evening. More storms overnight. Then we have that threat for severe weather as we head into tomorrow afternoon and evening across the area. Could see some strong low-grade severe storms Friday. More severe weather possible Saturday late in the day into Sunday morning. More thunderstorms Monday, but hey, we don't have any areas highlighted for severe weather for Monday at this point. And then we'll get a break from this activity by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week.
That'll be nice.
It will be.
Well, coming up tonight at 5, C-sections are the most common surgery in the U.S. with around 1.3 million performed every year. And research now shows common pain-relieving drugs aren't doing enough for some women during the surgery. We're going to learn about a medical group who is working to ensure C-sections are less painful. Plus, a University of Kansas research team heads to Labette County to dig deeper into the lives of the Bloody Benders. And inflation has impacted many Americans' day-to-day lives, including at the drive-through window. We're going to hear how fast food inflation is affecting 4-staters. Join us for those stories and more on KOAM News at 5. And that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us on KOAM News at noon. Have a great rest of your day.